Well, hello there, it's Greggy Soriano, and welcome to another episode of Greggy's Digest. If you happen to be obsessed with uber satisfying cake decorating videos or happen to like this video, please click the subscribe button and ring-a-ding-ding that little notification bell to get videos every time I post them. Today, I'm going to show you guys how to make a beautiful multicolored herringbone style pattern cake with a painted brushed buttercream look. You're going to learn all these tips and tricks right here today on Greggy's Digest. First, we're starting off with two cakes covered in buttercream, which are doweled and stacked. One of them is 6 inches and the one on top is 4 inches by 5 inches in height. Grab a number 4 tip attached on some teal buttercream and create some diagonal lines about a finger width apart from each other to create a half of a V type of shape. Put away that ruler and avoid trying to make it look too perfect. You want the shape of each line to be organic and to make it actually look piped out versus cookie cutter and using a stencil to create this design. Grab some cotton candy pink in a number 2 tip and create the other half of the V going to the left side. And with this, I'm creating a different texture by creating more of a teardrop shape and a more finer tip towards the end. I'm trying to create different variations of texture just because it makes it a little bit more interesting to look at, and it's a lot more beautiful that way, I feel like. Now I'm alternating with a number 4 tip again, but in yellow this time, and I'm doing what I did with the blue. You want some of these little wormy babies to look a little bit perfectly imperfect, if that makes any sense at all. Now we have a number 2 tip in a grass green, and finishing off the other side of the V from the yellow. Now that our herringbone pattern is starting to take shape, you're also noticing that I'm using a certain color palette that I'm alternating with the different tips. After the asphalt gray, we're doing a peaches and cream colored, corally-ish colored buttercream. Now we're finishing off the alternating set of colors with some sky blue. Remember, we started off with a teal blue, and now this is a sky blue. I just wanted to make sure you could tell the difference. Keep repeating the process until you meet the other end and create happy, clappy little lines. Now we're on to the second tier of this cake. You've totally seen me do this on other cakes, which is a brushed, painted, artistic type of technique with tons of movement and texture, and I'm all about that. You know me. I love me some movement and texture. But yeah, I am using an offset spatula to paint this buttercream on in different colors. When you apply these different colors, be mindful of the colors that would coordinate next to each other and are pretty much almost close to the same family, just so that you don't have a weird combo once it gets mixed up. For example, you'd put the greens next to the blues, the yellows next to the greens, and the peaches next to the yellows, just so that it doesn't end up with a weird funky color in the end. Finish off your cake drum with some gray satin ribbon, along with some sparkle from some sequin trim. You could leave this cake as is, or you could embellish it with some pretty meringues in white, seafoam, pink, teal, and any other color that is coordinating with this cake. And I've also added some rock sugar candy that I made myself that I've broken up and just applied onto the cake around the meringues. Right now I'm just going to shut my little boca and let you enjoy your own little satisfying cake decorating moment, and enjoy! And there we have it, a herringbone pattern cake with painted buttercream. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to support this channel by going to GreggySoriano.com and purchasing a Caker's Crate, which is a monthly box subscription company that sends you some of my favorite baking items right to your doorstep every month. I guess I'll talk to you later. Bye! Click right on my face to subscribe, click on the video to view my last episode on the right, and get your subscription to Caker's Crate at GreggySoriano.com.